the scrub. So the first I'm gonna do is clean my nails. Please get my skinny,
Please get my skin.
get my skinny sign. It doesn't exist. And oops, my nails, which I just pretending I'm doing anything with my nails because I just like cleaned them really good the other night and they're really, really short and you can't. So this is when I'll start recording your time, so. Okay, what else is going on, guys?
Get my braces off tomorrow.
Ooh, that's exciting. Where'd you get them done?
Marquette. My insurance covered the whole thing. So that's a shocker.
Oh no, that's orthodontistry. I have a friend whose daughter's at Marquette for dentistry right now.
I do dentistry too there. Yeah.
If you ever have Nicole Peters, you better let me know. And trust me, you would remember Nicole. So if you ever have her, just say, oh my God, I'm a student of Danny's. Or just say, I know Danny. And she'll be like, huh?
Yeah.
Mark Anderson's aunt.
Yeah, my teeth will still look a little weird because I have a baby tooth here and I have to, once it falls out, I'll get an implant.
Okay.
But other than that, the rest of my teeth are straight.
And actually, I heard that their service there is amazing. Like, it's a very good.
I've had my teeth on for 3 years and they didn't do anything for like a year and a half.
But didn't COVID have something to do with that?
Basically, no. Well, I was supposed to get veneers on my front four, and then the dentist, she's like, when I was supposed to do them, she's like, yeah, we actually have no plan for you. So I'm like, great. So then my ortho just did one of my teeth pro bono, and then she's like, all right, like, this is ridiculous. You need to get your teeth off, like your braces off.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, never mind, because I have had other people that had.
Yeah, and my dentist, I absolutely hate her.
Well, it definitely wasn't Nicole,
Yeah,
because if
no,
you
I
hate
don't wanna
Nicole,
hate it.
I don't know a single person in the entire universe
Yeah.
that hates Nicole.
But that's why after I get my braces off, I'm not going there anymore.
Well, my child committed to a college,
Yay! Which one?
Milwaukee,
Yeah.
UW Milwaukee. So we toured that last week, and we committed last night
Yay.
for architecture. And the good news is that he has reached, out of the 42 gen ed requirements, he has 26,
Wow.
and another 6 of them will be architecture courses. So he doesn't have to take any art humanities courses because his architecture covers it.
Nice.
He still has to go 4 years, which I don't think anyone can finish in under 5 these days. I hope no one's actually coning my scrub. I'm not coning yours as long as it looks good. But he shaves off like having to take a full like 18 credits, you know,
that's
he can do.
wonderful.
Yep, and it's a lot cheaper than anywhere else. MSU is a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, the tuition's like 9,000, but then your dorms and that is like another 10, but.
It's like $18,000 a year.
Yeah, right now they have us at 20, is with like, they're saying with books, but he can rent most of his books in the beginning.
But would he get any financial aid whatsoever?
He has a $500 scholarship, because they are doing a scholarship now. It's the first UW school that's doing them like other states do, where you do get a scholarship based on income. Everybody's guaranteed a scholarship. They could be up to 5,000. He got 500, which, because they say, you know, our contribution is gonna be too much. But that pays, that extra $500 gives him a single room.
Yeah.
So he'll have a
Nice.
single dorm room.
Oh,
But they're
nice.
suites, so he'll have his suite mates, but his room will be, so he'll have 2
so
or
there's
3 other
4.
suite mates that will share the
Yeah.
bathroom and that, but he will have his own small room.
Yep.
And then he got the bare minimum in financial aid, but he shouldn't have to take out loans. If,
Marissa did too. She got.
if,
bare minimum.
going by what we're able, because we started saving like the minute he was born, and when you only have one, it's a lot more reasonable to pay for their college.
Nobody went to college in my house, so
Oh.
we didn't save
Yeah.
money for kids going to college.
Oh, my sister went, but then she dropped out, and I mean, then she went back eventually, but I was like the first one to do a 4-year.
Nice.
But we didn't have, you know, like edge programs back then, and I just had 27,000 in student debt.
That's not bad then. That's great.
But when I look at the things that like Carson can take for courses, I'm like, dude, where was all this cool stuff when I was in college?
There's weird,
Like-
there's some weird classes out
I
there.
mean, one of his humanities was the history of vampires in film. Because it's a filming school too. So that class makes sense. So that's a class that makes sense for him, but yeah, and like where are all these cool things that I didn't have? And like one thing with UWM is their meal plan is different, that you pay a la carte. So you don't pay by per meal, but then you can go to all the local restaurants and use your food. So he can go to like Noodles and Company and get food
Yeah, that's new.
at a discount.
That's good.
And and everything's right by the campus. So I'm happy he found,
She's prepared to be in Milwaukee though.
yep, oh God, yeah. He's absolutely fine. I think it's safer than Minnesota, especially after this weekend, again.
Yeah.
I don't know how you think your taser's your gun, or your gun is your taser, not really sure how that happens, but
How old was that man?
I have no idea. I'm assuming younger. I thought I heard he had young kids, like the one who got shot.
Yeah.
I thought he had young kids. But,
You know.
it's a very unsafe place right now. From what I hear, I have a friend of mine, her son lives in St. Paul, and yeah, they wanna get out of there.
Would timing stop now?
Nope.
That you said, oh, we opened,
You
never
open-
mind.
Yeah, everything's opened already, yep. I shall totally ignore you. And if I have
You're
a card,
tied weird, you wanna fix her? She's,
There's no card
just,
to it.
here,
That's another one of the weird ones.
we're just gonna go with my hole in here. Actually, I'm gonna pause the timing and change this. Yeah, just take that one. I'll change it because I don't wanna have a gaping hole in there. Do you wanna throw just this, oh, that could go in there, thanks. And a 7, which is I think right behind Carrie. Here we go. Now you can start filming me again.
we just have to cut off about 45 seconds.
Okay.
From the
Perfect.
washing and that.
Oh, I'm trying to show you how I'm putting my gloves on. I'm gonna feel better with my child being closer to home. Minnesota's far away. And like his one cousin's going to MSOE, so they're right by each other. I have an aunt and uncle and 2 cousins that live close to campus, and my niece lives close to campus, so. It's like there's a lot of people if something happens that are close to him.
And you're only an hour away.
An
Oh,
hour
well,
and
hour
30
and a
minutes
half.
from our door to the dorm is an hour and 30 minutes, which is awesome. I'm just gonna use this as my garbage right now because it's over there. So first thing you always wanna do is scrape your mayo, okay? Cause again, extend that feel. Okay, and then I want to put my towels on there right away. I just get my mayo done,
You should back up.
I don't have to worry about it.
Back up this way.
Yeah.
I think you-
Okay, now I want to think, oops, I just dropped a lap. I'm gonna be standing with this closest to me, so I'm gonna put this, when I think, okay, my table's being moved that way, so then I have that closest to me. I get all my sharps organized. And then my mayo stand is gonna go ploop straight in, so this is gonna be what's closest to me. So I always think about what's closest to me. Now with this one, it is a double loaded and I can't see the needles, so I'm just gonna rip off that little tag. That can go into garbage. So that when I count, I have everything ready. And garbage. Labels, okay. Can somebody can I drop 2 laps? Can someone illegally grab some laps for me? No, you
Grab
can just
them?
grab them, yeah.
Okay.
That's fine.
Like
All of your
some
stuff is
wraps.
gonna be new and wrapped in, correctly wrapped, so you don't have to worry about that. 'Cause that will all be actually done for you, or nice and wrapped. So I'm just gonna put everything, just organize. And I'm gonna be wanting my instruments in a moment. I'm gonna put my peanuts up here, cause I know that's where they're gonna go. My pen rolls will go in my saline. I did put my drapes over here. And that can go up here, here's that. Okay, let me just put on another thing and then I'll grab my instruments. And again, you're not gonna see, every place is not gonna do their entire table. Have you noticed that some places don't put anything down on their table? Other places put the towels down. You'll see it just depend, and really, it can also depend on your TED. Oh my god, I don't know what that gross stuff is, but we're just gonna see it. There's some gross white substance on here. So my instruments, again, when you put them down, make sure they're whatever you count first. It's left to right. And then I get everything quickly organized so we can do a count. And put that there. Rid of that. Get forceps ready. Remember, your forceps go tooth and non-tooth. One way versus the other. You choose which way is which. I don't care. As long as you're consistent. And then who wants to count with me? Now, I hope you don't mind. I'm gonna lead this count. When I count with you guys, I'm gonna read it off, just so you know. I'll read it to you, but for this, I know the pan better, so it usually does go faster. Okay, but we will start with our laps. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And make sure if you see, I am separating everything. You want to separate it. So Raytech, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Peanuts, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Our suture next, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Blades, I have 1 and 2. Hypo, I have 1 somewhere right here. ESU, I have 1. I have a marking pen. And then I have 1 pen rose. Okay, instruments. I have, was that everything up there? Yep. Full suction, I have 1 with 2 parts. Yankower 1. Deaver 1. Richardson 1. Army Navy 1, 2. Parker 1. Am I supposed to have 2 Parkers?
No.
Okay.
Wheat
1. Forceps 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15.
Number 4 handle 1.
Number 4, 1. Number 3, short 2. Number 3, long 1. Okay, then we have, if you don't mind, I will, this one I can quickly go through. Forester, I have 1 and 2. Needle holders, 1, 2. Scissors, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alice long, 1, 2. Schnitt, 1, 2. Right angle, 1, 2. Alice short, 1 and 2. Babcock, 1, 2. Coker, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Peon curved, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And straight, 1, 2. Cryle, 1, 2. Kelly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Mosquito straight, 1 and 2. Mosquito curved, 1, 2. Sharp toe clip, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Non-puff, 1, 2. Mag cup, 1. Do that a little bit quick. I've done that a few times. So, I will get everything ready up on my mayo now. And again, you can use a towel clip if you want to clamp on here on your end. And I need to do my blades correctly because I was ready to do them the way I do it. I like to set my mayo stand up pretty much the same every time so I know I'm grabbing the right stuff. Like, so I'll always start with my blades and my scissors and go in that order. And I felt like I was trying to speak like in an Italian accent there. Oh, this and do that. Well, put that there. I will grab, I need my 2 DeBakey's are gonna go up, and then my tissue with teeth, I put 2 up. My scissors are going to be my Mets and curved mayo and suture. Now remember, you do not get a cheat sheet. No cheat sheet. So as long as you have close to the right instruments, you are not going to get docked. But if you have like no scissors or no pickups, I'll be like, okay, we need something up here. I'll do this. And I'm gonna put up 2 of those, 2 Alice's. Now on here I have schnitt. I don't think we need the schnitt in this. So I'm just gonna do my right angles. And then I'll get my peanuts. Now this is a case that you would not necessarily need to have you would not have a sponge stick made for it because it's not a normal sponge sticky type of case. But I will ask you guys to make sponge sticks just so I can see how you made them. Again, and this is I'll take out the timing on this. But when you're making them, again, if you do that triangle, and then you just open up your forceps, and you go middle, middle, and just tuck the 3 in the middle. The other way is if you take your Raytech and fold it into thirds, 1, 2, and then in half. And when you're putting this on there, you want to make sure that you have it pretty far up because otherwise if it's way down here, that defeats the point of it. It kind of works like to dab and also to bluntly dissect. So sometimes I just make them and have them there, like it's fine. Okay, so I have everything on my mayo now. So at this point, I would ask you, like you would gown and glove me, and then we would drape together and then pass off cords. I'm gonna let you guys drape together today and pass off cords, but usually that's about another minute, minute and a half max. So you'll pass off your cautery and your suction, and then we will take 2 of your laps and put them on the field. So I will show you that when you guys are working in there today. How do you feel? How was my timing?
About 16 minutes actually.
So, and you get 20, but